Good morning and welcome, Colonel Curran, soldiers, family members, and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for today's program as we observe Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Before we begin, I'd like to speak about the 3 blowings of the boo throughout the ceremony. As you just heard, the first call of the boo, this commenced the start of this amazing program. The second calls for the start of the celebration through dance and musical performances of Asian and Pacific Islander cultures. The final pew calls for the ceremonial finale and the start of our fellowship where we'll be able to share in food and fun. Please rise for the playing of the Korean and American national anthems. Please remain standing for the invocation given by Major Chang.
Would you pray with me according to your own faith tradition? I appreciate it. Heavenly Father, most loving and merciful God, for living in community, raised in diversity, our histories, our heritage, our race and ethnicities, we give you thanks. We are especially thankful in this month of celebration of Asian American Pacific Islander heritage for very diverse cultures and contributions that make up our great country. We also thank those who made this event possible for their commitment and all the hard work. Lord, lead us as we go forth from here to a renewed understanding of the unique contributions of all your children. Bless us and the speaker that we may enhance our knowledge of our other culture and be better positioned to be appreciative of our own and others' differences, sameness, and uniqueness of every individual, allowing us to embrace the contributions of all of us in our great country and military community. Bless us in our efforts during this Asian American Pacific Island Heritage Month, that we may continue to grow as one united people under God, living as brothers and sisters with liberty and justice for all. We pray all this in your most holy name. Amen.
Please be seated. On behalf of Lieutenant Colonel Ellis Baker, Battalion Commander of the 6th Ordnance Battalion, Bullet Nation, we would like to welcome you to the 2017 Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month observance. This year's theme is Unite Our Voices by Speaking Together. We are here today to honor and celebrate the historical and present-day contributions of Asian American and Pacific Islanders. We're reminded of their courage and their struggle to change the hearts and minds of people around the world. Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month is celebrated with community festivals, government-sponsored activities, and educational opportunities for students. So it is our responsibility to continue this tradition today. Please turn your attention to the screen. We'll have a brief video where soldiers from Area 4 explain what the observance means to them.
Hi, I'm Kendra. I'm from Hawaii. I'm of German and Japanese descent. What Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month means to me is that we take the time to recognize the contributions of those who are Asian American Pacific Islander to the United States Army and to the government. What it means to me is to take time to recognize those who have come before us, but those who are here now, and those who will come to replace us in the future.
Hi, my name is Staff Sergeant Marcus Amribai. I am with 551 Transportation Company, 498 Combat Support Battalion. I am from the Pacific Islands of Palau, and what this Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month means to me is a unique way of how we all Army personnel from different cultures, specifically the Asian Pacific people, come together and celebrate as a team to showcase our culture to our big army, that this is what makes the big army unique, that different cultures, different races all come together as one.
Talofa Malolene. Hi, my name is Sergeant Esther Tukumoyatu. I am from HHD 6 Ordnance Battalion. I am half Samoan and half Tongan. The Asian American Pacific Island heritage is very important to me because I love my culture and I love teaching others about my culture. Why we celebrate is because we're all in this same fight and we're all from different places, and it's good for team camaraderie for us to learn from where everyone is from.
Good morning, my name is Colonel Chris Dexter and I'm the commander of MSCK. My heritage is Filipino. I think it's extremely important to celebrate Asians and Pacific Islanders because of their significant contributions to the United States. And the reason why those contributions are significant and why we should celebrate them is to never forget where we came from and to always remain that path of opportunity and success for all peoples within the United States.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, today's guest speaker needs no introduction. His bio speaks for itself, which can be viewed in today's program. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Lieutenant Colonel Promotable Dr. Liu.
Good morning. Team 19, Colonel Coran, Lieutenant Colonel Baker, First Sergeant Peterson, Lieutenant Colonel Whitaker, Lieutenant Colonel Brea, Lieutenant Colonel Warren, commanders, senior enlisted advisors, distinguished guests, friends, and family of Area 4 units and community. Thank you for coming today to celebrate the contribution of Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders to the U.S. military and to the American society. I am Lieutenant Colonel Liu, the 19th PSC surgeon. When Lieutenant Colonel Baker called me to ask for me to speak at this event, I did not feel at all qualified to be standing in front of you to talk about the depth and the width of the contributions to the United States by the many Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders throughout history. However, I could not turn down the honor, and I'm choosing instead to share with you my story, which I believe reflects many other Asian American experience. Although Asian American population is diverse in culture and in background, their commonality is the immigrant experience. Their decision to serve as a way to give back and to adopt their adopted country. Asian Americans often speak softly and would appear to remain in the background. However, when examined closely, you will see that through their actions, they have contributed to the betterment of society, most notably by serving in the United States military services. Because most of us here are in the military, I'll focus on Asian American military contributions. Like many Asian Americans, I'm an immigrant to the United States. My father served in the South Vietnamese military and was sent to prison after the Vietnam War. Due to the continual persecution and the lack of opportunity for his family, my father decided to risk everything by taking his family on a boat to escape to Vietnam to Hong Kong. And subsequently, we were sponsored by a church to Los Angeles, California. My parents constantly reminded us how fortunate we were to have access to education, balanced opportunities for professional careers as long as we work hard. Due to my parents' influence, I grew up with a moral obligation to serve, to repay the debt for the freedom that our family enjoyed. Next slide, please. My military career and achievements are not worthy for discussion when compared to the Asian American heroes such as General Senseke, retired Chief Staff of the Army, General Campbell, retired Vice Chief Staff of the Army, and Admiral Harris, currently the PACOM commander, along with many famous Asian American veterans that went on to serve the halls of government, such as Senator Inoue from Hawaii, who served with the 442nd Regimental Combat Team, received a Medal of Honor, Distinguished Service Cross, Bronze Star, Purple Heart with cluster during that campaign. Posthumously, he also received the Presidential Medal of Freedom for his long and distinguished congressional service. Only one of two Americans that have received both the Medal of Honor and the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Representatives Duckworth from Minnesota and Gabbard from Hawaii are the first two Asian American female combat veterans to serve in Congress. Next slide, please. As a Vietnamese American, I must also mention Brigadier General Loon, the first Vietnamese American flag officer appointed in 2014, and Brigadier General Flora, who followed in 2016. However, there are many other Asians that were the first in their ethnic groups that achieved the highest military honors. Overall, there are over 120 Asian Americans that held the rank of General Flag Officer in the U.S. military. Unfortunately, I cannot access records of Asian Americans that held the rank of Sergeant Major, but it would be safe to say a significant amount have made their contributions as well. Next slide. For me, I remain proud of my contribution through 2 tours in Iraq, where I learned to share the hardship of combat with my fellow American soldiers and try to make a difference by helping save lives. Mine is not a unique story. Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders make up 5% of the military. There are over 56 ethnic groups, 100 spoken languages. Next slide. If you look at the following images of today's service members, you will see the diversity of background. But also noticeably, most are born in another country. Next slide. This is the power of America. We are a nation of immigrants. Next slide. Those that come to the United States not only bring their dreams and hope for a bright future, but in turn, a strong sense of loyalty. Next slide. A desire to give back, and for some, a sense of duty to fight for the American way of life. Next slide. Despite our diversity in cultures, we all share this drive, willingness to serve. Through our service, we want to prove that we earn the right to be American. Next slide. A well-known example of this would be the famed 442nd Regimental Combat Team, made up of volunteer first-generation Japanese-American Nisei, who were interred in World War II. Next slide. And had to sign a document to swear their allegiance to the United States. The most decorated unit for its size in U.S. military history, with 9 Presidential Unit citations, 21 Medals of Honor, 9,486 Purple Hearts. The unit size was 4,000 strong, literally going for broke to prove themselves. The unit had to be replenished over 3 times. On the upper right is an artist's depiction of their battle at Vinfontaine, where 3rd Battalion, 442nd, fought to rescue a lost battalion, 141st of 36th Infantry Division, who were surrounded by the Germans. The men were willing to fight with their small arms against the German armor. All told, 3rd Battalion lost 800 men in 5 days of fighting to rescue their American brothers in arms. Next slide. Asian American immigration experience differ by the ethnic group. For example, Filipinos have closer ties to Americans going back as early as the War of 1812 and the American Civil War. The familiarity with U.S. service member, particularly Navy, influenced a lot of Filipinos to join the U.S. military in search of a better life and adventure. It is well known that the Chinese came during the American expansion west in 1800 and were the backbone of the building of the Transcontinental Railroad. They too served during the American Civil War. The Japanese followed during their Cultural Revolution, the Meiji Restoration, in their home country, and as the U.S. policies began to limit Chinese immigration. Next slide. The Vietnamese, like myself, are recent immigrants as a result of the Vietnam War. Many other ethnic groups, such as Korean, Indian, Thai, Cambodian, Hmong, etc., came to the U.S. during times of conflict, persecution in their country. Some came with their parents who pursued education and job opportunities in the United States. Suffice it to say, Asian Americans are diverse and have different and unique history regarding the circumstances for immigration to the U.S. Next slide. Many Pacific Islanders became U.S. nationals when the islands were part of the United States territories. Now, those born in Guam and Hawaii are U.S. citizens, and those born in American Samoa are U.S. nationals. American Samoa is noted for having the highest rate of military enlistment of any U.S. state or territory. Next slide. If you ever have a chance to fly to Guam, when you get to the airport, take a moment, look up at the memorial wall. There lies a long list of pictures and names of service members that have paid the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our nation during Operation Enduring Freedom and Operation Iraqi Freedom. It is truly humbling to see that Asian American Pacific Islanders make up only 0.6% of our military population, but have paid a significant price, 66 fallen service member for the Defense Casualty Analysis System. Next slide. Although there are diversity of Asian American cultures, I believe there are some core values that Asian cultures have that serves them well in the U.S. military. From Confucianism, Asians believe in meritocracy. We place a very high value on education as a means not to only better ourselves, but to bring honor to our family. Aside from meritocracy, age means wisdom for Asians. We're taught to respect our elders, teachers, community leaders, and persons of authority. Although honor is typically a universal value, Asians put it at the highest level of importance, meaning they sometimes would rather die than to lose honor. This is very similar to our military warrior ethos. I will never surrender. I will never quit. Death before dishonor. Next slide. In conclusion, I'm thankful for the opportunity to speak to you regarding Asian American contributions to our country, specifically how Asians differ in culture, circumstances, how they come to the United States. However, as immigrants, they all have embraced the newly adopted country, made significant contributions to American society, especially by serving in the armed forces, and why Asians' culture seems well suited for military service. Fortunately, I think this may not be unique. I have no doubt we will see Iraqis, Afghanis, Syrians serving honorably in our military in the next 10 to 20 years. Thank you to the 6th Ordnance team for inviting me and setting up this wonderful celebration, and thank you for your time.
Dr. Lou, Lieutenant Colonel Baker and First Sergeant Perkins would like to present a token of appreciation to Lieutenant Colonel Promotable Dr. Lou for taking time out of his day to speak with us and teaching something that we can all take with our future endeavors.
I'm not going to use the microphone because I have a big voice. On behalf of Celebration Control, First Sergeant Perkins and myself, there's something we love. We love the full nation, just all of us. And what Doc just got done talking about is the diversity, the amazing thing that the United States Army and the Department of Defense. So the small token of appreciation for us, what we've done. We're back below next year. T-shirt with them, continue to wear. We have to do it. So thank you very much.
Thank you again, Lieutenant Colonel Promotable Dr. Liu, for your outstanding words of wisdom and infectious passion. Just like the tradition in Hawaii, we greet with the mighty aloha. On three, we're all going to say aloha. 1, 2, 3. Aloha! Not too bad. Just like the old boat days in the 1900s, boat vendors lined the piers of Aloha Tau and adorned mahilihi, or visitors, with leis as a symbol of warm greetings. And as visitors departed, they would then throw the leis back into the ocean in the hopes that they too would return to the islands someday. We don't recommend throwing the leis anywhere here after the ceremony, but hope you're able to come away with a greater appreciation for the cultures to be displayed today. But now we want to show you all what Asian American and Pacific Islanders are really about as soldiers, guests, and their family members perform several performances illustrating that historical and memorable month. We will begin with the Pati Pati dance. Pati Pati is another hula dance, which is a complex art form. The boldness and confidence of the dance is openly expressed for everyone to see. Pate Pate is a vibrant and provocative dance and is meant to communicate with the one you love. The dance also contains some of the basic moves plus more advanced moves. have a Taekwondo performance by the Area 4 Katusas.
전파 준비! 어이! 전파! 어이! 어이! Correction!
Captain Shack, can we give him a round of applause, please? Now we have a traditional Samarori from the local Chilgot community. Children's Community.
제가 앞에서 만들잖아.
Thank you. Give them one last round of applause, please.
안녕하십니까? 굿모닝.
잔다
어디야 어디야 어디야
Thank you, thank you. One last round of applause for him. Our next traditional Samoan dance. Traditional Samoan dancing is one area of culture that has been the least affected by Western civilization. It requires the dancer to retain grace, the movement of arms, and the hands are done in a subtle way but delicate manner. In earlier times, high chiefs or Matais performed this special dance, but modern day it is performed by a Tau Club. But wait, there's more. The Tawaluga is a traditional Samoan dance considered the apex of Samoan performance art forms and centerpiece of the culture of Samoa. This dance form has been adopted and adapted throughout Western Polynesia, most notably in the Kingdom of Tonga, Uvea, Funtana, and Tokelau. This dance is sacred to the Samoan people, and traditionally only virgins were allowed to perform it. One last round of applause for everyone who performed today. Thank you everyone for donating to the Major Carvalho Lunch Fund today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite our host for this event, our battalion commander of 6th Ordnance Battalion, Bullet Nation, Lieutenant Colonel Ellis Baker.
First off, I'd like to say thank you to everyone for attending today. The diversity that was celebrated today is what makes our nation just an amazing place. We call ourselves the Bullet Nation, which is everybody here today. I know it's a battalion thing, but it encompasses everyone. Mom, dad, grandma, daughters, children here, family members, everybody. The diversity that makes our battalion, our brigade, our ESC, and our United States Army the wonderful and amazing place it is. I love to be part of the United States of America. I love to be part of the United States Army. I love to be part of this organization. The culture, rich culture that was here today, the celebration, the smiles, and the performers from everyone, from Doc all the way down to the last performance, is just an amazing thing to be part of. Thank you very much for serving your nation. Thank you very much for coming out and helping us celebrate each other. I love the way the Department of Defense does this. Each month we celebrate to highlight the attributes that make us the great nation that we are. Thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful day. And I believe there was some food out front for sample, correct? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, sir. Please stand for the benediction given by Major Chang.
Once again, I'd like to invite you for receiving the invitation. The God of all peoples and tribes keep you in the circle of communion. The God of lands and seas, and mountains and valleys, uphold you in all your endeavors. The God of all fathers and foremothers keep you strong in the rich heritage of faith and love. Amen. Point please.
Thank you, sir. And I have Sergeant Mathis for the final blowing of the boo. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month celebration. We hope something today has been said or done that will inspire you to continue your quest in learning more about the many contributions of all Asian and Pacific Americans. I'd like to personally thank the committee of volunteers who worked to put this celebration together. Most of all, we'd like to thank you for your attendance. Please help yourself for sampling in the back right room for a wonderful spread. We have actually a roasted pig that's put in the ground. Asian American Pacific Islander traditional dishes, and view the festivities and displays and see the history on the different bulletin boards throughout. Thank you for attending, everyone, and have a wonderful day.
Are presented to Corporal Kim, Tae Kim, Corporal Song, Choon Sok, Corporal Choi, Hee Gon, PFC Hong, Kang Min, and PFC Kim Young Bom. First Class Angel L. Pua, 563rd Medical Logistics Company, for exceptional performance.